All right, what's up, guys? So, the update has dropped. We've got the new units in the game, and we're going to try to summon them. So let's take a look at what we got here. Quite a few shots. We've been saving up since, I don't know, whenever they gave us a bunch of scrolls. And the plan is to only summon during this event. So that's why I've been saving so long, the 10 plus 1. So the reason for that is, do you want a 100% chance to summon the units you need, or 110% chance, right? And to me, that's a no-brainer. I don't need the units I'm missing so much that I'm willing to give up a 10% chance to get them. I don't really care about the new units that much. They don't look that good, but I do want a 10% chance to get the units I actually want. So the other goal of our summons is to get a better option at Druid than this guy. Because I've got my G1 skin sitting here. Let's see if I can find it. It's way down here. There it is. I got my G1 skin sitting here. I got to pick it up in 4 days. And if I pull in Abellio, I think Abellio is better. It's going on Abellio. If I pull Tyrannus, probably going on Tyrannus. I just don't think the Bellinus is that good. So those are my two main goals in this summoning session. This is probably the biggest summoning session I think I've ever had, because I'm really bad at saving. And I didn't really think it through on why I should save, but now ComTwist has shown us that they are going to do this event frequently, several times a year, and so it's worth it to save a few months, in my opinion, to try to get what you actually need. So let's look at what I'm missing. Fire, I'm not missing much. The 3 newest units, this guy is one I actually want, because he'll be good for RTA, and then this one, which I don't really want, and I've passed on in a blessing before. So not a lot of options in fire. You can see what's going on in water. We'll look at wind next. So I'm missing quite a few wind units. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But I don't really want a lot of them for RTA, and that's my main focus. But there's a lot that I would take, like Jameyer, Charlotte, Xingzi would be good. No, Odin would be okay for Siege, Tyrannus for the skin. This guy I used to really want, but with Nana kind of falling off, don't need him anymore. And then that's about it. So that's wind, and then water is where I want everything. So I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm missing 13 now, and I want 6 of them. So about half the units I want in water. I think my most wanted might be Bulwark now. Just because he'd be a nice little counter to some things I'm having trouble with in RTA. Hagang, of course, would be great. Another counter to things that give me trouble. Shizuka, one of the best immunities in the game, does a lot of stuff. Miles is moving up the ranks in RTA. I used to think he was only a kind of a siege unit, but he's really moving up the ranks, so I would take him. So quite a few units I want in water. So we're going to give it a shot. We'll see what we get, and we'll hope for the best. Now, I don't really want the new units, but I want them more than I want dupes, because in 2 balance patches, they're going to be really good, right? Like, that's how it works. They make them really bad. There's one balance patch where people are like, why didn't they buff them? And then there's the second balance patch where they actually make them good. So we're going to summon for them just to get a better shot at getting something new. And then we'll leave them in storage till they get buffed to be relevant. So let's go ahead and get these water ones out of the way, because we won't water the most. 7. I think I bought them from guild points or something. I keep spamming the water button. It's really kind of nice to have only one elemental that you really want, so that you can only buy those things. I don't really buy the other ones anymore because I don't really need them. All right, so nothing there. I think our total summoning session is with the plus... Actually, let's take a look, because I don't think those count towards the 10 plus 1, so there's no use in saving those. I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah, okay, so only mystical. So really the only thing you need to save is mystical. So you can still summon LDs, you can still summon legendary, stuff like that. So you don't have to completely not summon anything, but mysticals are what you want. So let's go ahead and summon this. We'll do the plus 10 just because there's a lot, and I've never summoned one from the plus 10, so it'll be something new. See how it goes. Kind of like watching a little movie. And we're expecting many, many lightning, like 60. And if we stay on the rates, we should get 3 nat 5s. He's water, at least. That's something. All right. So we're right on the rate so far. Okay. Close. Go again. Yeah, so 3 nat 5s would be slightly below rates. 4 would be above rates. So that's kind of what we're hoping for. There's like a 3 to 4% chance we get 0 nat 5s. So hopefully that won't happen. That would be really sad. On our second set here. Nothing on that one, so we're a little bit behind. Nice little Ramahan there. And, you know, I've looked at the Battle Angels a little bit. They're just sort of uninteresting at this point. Like, the LDs are pretty good. The one with the Oblivion's nice. I don't think it's amazing at Oblivion, but it at least has it. It's got good multi-hits. It's got the built-in defense break. Looks like it does a lot of damage. So, again, nothing. So that's... Oh, we've had the last two with nothing. So that's kind of bad. Oh, start off with lightning. Now we're talking. Alright, not as good as one would hope. Anubis. So we're at 2 lightning. Out of... This will be 37 scrolls by the end of this. So starting off on the slow side. Not a great start. And then the elementals just don't do much. It's just new configurations of old debuffs in a new package. So it's like, why, you know? Oh, I think this is our last little set before we got to get rid of stuff. I think this is our 40th summon. We're at 2 lightning. We might have to go singly because... Okay, there's our 3rd lightning. That's encouraging. Alright. You know, if we get the LD, then that's a skill up, I guess. That's the best way I can think about that. Hey, there's our 4th lightning. Oh, okay, now we're talking. Ooh, interesting. Another Dominic, but we don't want that, of course. We want the new unit. So we take the Louise here. She's okay. She's not great. More of a guild unit, but we'll take it, right? Anything new is worth it because our odds of dupe are pretty high. So we take that, and I guess it just moves on. Yeah, that's crazy. So now we're way above rates in terms of we got one. Ooh, another one. This is a great pack. We got one in our first like 40-ish scrolls, and it was new. On the other hand, we don't have a blessing anymore, so we get what we get from here on out. Alright, so let's see here. Let's go dump stuff into storage. Everybody into storage. I guess Louise is in storage too. I guess she can stay there. It's fine. So the calculus changes a little bit because now we've still got a chance of getting 2 nat 5s and almost a chance of getting a 3rd with that many left. So that would be kind of nice. We'll see. Already liking the times 10 summons because we got it real quick just when we were starting to get ready to be complainy. Maybe we'll get 10 elephants. It's technically possible. So Louise, huh? Not sure. It seems like a unit that I could probably not devil. I'm definitely not going to devil it because I got other things I want to do, but not bad, not bad. Does some couple things. Got a little single target cleanse, but yeah, definitely just a PvE unit. Got a lightning out of that one. I'm not sure how many lightning we're at now, but we're doing fine. I think it's like 5-ish. Really, we could get 0 lightning as long as we get a nat 5, and having it be a new nat 5 is really, really good for me. So now we're not going to get the screen of choice until we get a dupe. Unit I'd most like to see. It's kind of tricky. I don't really want any of the units. I just want more summons, so that's why I'm summoning now. I think Bulwark would be really nice. Haygang would be really nice. I'd take the not the Moor, the other guy. The red Moor. That'd be nice to have that counter pick in my back pocket because there's some matches where it'd be nice to be able to pop them out. That's another good pack. What? Yellow Raccoony. I can feed him. No problem. The lower amount of clicks, I'm kind of digging it. And it doesn't feel like I don't have a good chance of getting stuff, and I feel like I'm getting lightning fairly frequently. I don't know. Like, that was a good pack in terms of lightning. We got two more of these packs to summon. There's not really that unit now that I'm like, if I get it, I'm going to freak out, I don't think. Not elementals, anyway. I mean, LD's obviously a different story, but just kind of get whatever they're willing to give me. There's a couple that would increase my counter picks, but there's no like main picks I'm missing since I got the Oliver. And I need to figure out how to use the Oliver too, so that's my thing to work on for this next season. If I can figure out how to use the Oliver in the Sierra season, I think I've got a pretty good shot. Though, who knows? I mean, if tryhards are going to come out of the woodwork for these Oracle skins, I might not have any shot at G1, because I'm kind of a border case at this point, and Squeaked through for a couple seasons, but I don't know. We'll see. See how it goes. I'd like to say I'll play more than normal to try to get the Oracle skin, but I just don't know if I will. I don't even know what it looks like yet. I don't even know if it's good. Magic Knight. Because it could be bad, and if it's no good, then who cares, right? I don't need to prove that I'm G1. I just want it to look good. I like how they highlight the... oh, I need to dump stuff. I like how they highlight the Awaken 3-star as, like, a success. It's like, you are not right. That is not a success in any way, shape, or form. I kind of like it when it starts off with the lightning. That really is satisfying because you're zooming in the whole time. It kind of ups the anticipation. If I had a choice for them to, like, if you were getting a lightning to front load it, I would take it because it's kind of nice. You already know the pack is successful and you get to zoom in all the way and wonder what it's going to be. Really hope they put the Oracle skin in soon because I just want to see what it looks like. Man, we are summoning. Like, this is serious. I haven't summoned this many in ever. Not all at once. Just, there's no way. And then what's nice is at the end you get, like, a little bonus of 60 plus scrolls to get, 5 more lightning? 6 maybe? Maybe another nat 5? Like, if there's a nat 5 in those scrolls, it's pretty solid. I'll just get, like, a Christina. So far, no sign of the new battle girls, battle angels. So we started at, I want to say, like 624. So if we get down to 424, we're right on rates for nat 5s. So hopefully we'll get something new before that. That'd be kind of greedy, but what is summoning if not hoping to get greedy? So that was 2 dead packs in a row. We're getting back to ready to complain again, right? We're getting there. I can feel it. I can feel it coming. Feel the need. Because ideally we would get, 3 lightning per pack. Hey, there we go. See, it can tell. So, in terms of 4 stars, I don't think I need any for skill ups, but what I wouldn't mind is fusion ones to skill up my Riley and, like, my Tessa. Because my Tessa isn't fully skilled up, and I'm missing a couple fusion 4 stars to do it. I'm not going to fuse from 3 stars. I'm just not going to do it. But if I pull the set of 4 stars that you need, I'll fuse skill ups. I feel like that's worth it for me. I'm not willing to put Devilmon into either of those units. I don't use Riley and RTA enough to make it worth. And Tessa, I think, does 90% of his job as he is. So, and I know I'm going to get them eventually. Like, I'll eventually be able to fuse the skill ups, or I'm buying the Ifrits from the guild stuff every week. So I'll eventually get them on my own. That is not success. I'll tell you that. And Awaken Megan. All right, let's go and dump this stuff. Goodbye. And we're back at it. So at the end of this set, we will have, fulfilled our obligation to summon 1 nat 5's worth of scrolls. So we'll be back to on rates for nat 5's anyway. If I had to guess, I'd say we're over rates on nat 4's. It just kind of feels like it. We get some packs where there's a lot, but it's probably right on rates. Like, it's hard to beat the rates. They are what they are. So many sharks. On the plus side, regardless of what happens, we're going to have so much food for leveling Rainbowmon and stuff. And we can try out the new, like, autofill food thing. We'll see how that goes. That sounds good. Because it is frustrating to want to level, like, 10 Rainbowmon, have to click through 4 different menus, every time. Just takes a while to summon this many scrolls. Part of me wishes this was a little quicker, but then that's sort of the whole point. Is it's slow, it builds the anticipation, makes you think about it, makes you want to get a certain thing. So I get it. I get why they very intentionally kept it slow. Oh, it's you. Neo Fighter. At least you're lightning. We'll take that. Ooh, second lightning in the pack. Barbarian. It's kind of weird when there's not a new 4-star. Because there's none of that. Ooh, maybe I'll get the new 4-star. Maybe I'll get the skill ups. Like, it's just, nope. 5-star or nothing. And now the special 5-star button is even better because my odds of dupe are so high. Ooh, ninja. My odds of dupe are so high without the blessing, right? That's why I swear by blessings. I know a lot of people, no interest in blessings. I was thinking maybe that was it. There's no way to really tell, but I guess if I get a wheel now, it means it's a nat 5 that's not wind. I don't know if the wheel comes up in this thing, though, so I've not been paying attention to the inner workings of the wheel. All right. Where are we at on our packs here? That's a good one. So we're 1 pack away from exactly on rates for our 1 nat 5 and 200 scrolls. Sorry. But yeah, so when you have the 4-star option, you know, you have that mini goal of get all 3 elementals. You're probably not going to ever use them. And then get as many skill ups as you can. And then maybe you'll actually be able to skill up one of them. But then to me, even that is not worth it because you want the LD one. And so I tend to save all the skill ups in the off chance I get the LD because usually the LD is just better. So, I don't know. New 4-stars are always kind of awkward. All right, so we're hoping to see a new nat 5 by 225. Or no, we're not new. We're hoping to see any nat 5 by 225. That would be right on rates. Maybe we'll pull... Oh, man. Hi, Elia. Maybe they'll pull a new one in the early going like we did last time, and then we can be way ahead of the rates. Or maybe we'll never pull another one again. We'll be way under rates. We'll just see. I think that's one for the fusions that I need. Maybe not, though. I don't know. At least we got a lightning. It's kind of hard to keep track of the rates in these 10 pulls. Like, normally I would be keeping track. Ooh, start with lightning. I like it. All right. Back to back? That's our first back to back. Oh, I thought it was a nat 5 because it was so big, but no. Onimusha. Looks just like the Weapon Master. Looks just like it. So already a good pack. Got 2 lightnings out of it. And so much trash. All right. Yeah, back to back. That's our first back to back. That's kind of fun. Onimushas always have value because, like I was talking about earlier, I've got a set of Onimushas saved to skill up a Kinky should I ever summon one. And so that means I'm stuck on skilling up the other ones. Ooh, there's another lightning. I'm stuck to skilling up the other elemental ones because I don't want to feed the full Kinky set because Kinky's, in theory, summonable. So as soon as I get more than I need for the Kinky, then I can skill up, the other ones. I think I was able to skill up the Cocky, the red one, but I'd like to skill up the yellow one, and then finally the blue one. And if I ever get the dark one, I'll just devil it, because I'm not saving skill ups for the dark one. That's crazy. That's like saving, Chasun skill ups for the dark Chasun. Like, odds are basically 0. If you beat the odds, you just bite the bullet and devil it. Because you want to use it right away. You don't want to, save up Chakram Dancers or whatever. Like, that's not worth it, in my mind. If there's someone out there that frequently pulls LD Nat 5s with elemental 4-star skill ups, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how you do that. It's not worth waiting. Unless you're just a crazy LD summoner, then you can reasonably expect to get certain LDs, then maybe, I don't know, but there's 4 people that fit that description. All the things. Oh, could it be? Nope. It is string. I don't think I have any need for strings. I'd like to pull the dark one. Ooh, back to back. Robo. No real use for Robos, but it is one of the better skill ups I can get because my fire one, I just fully skilled up. It's a nice little pack. I fully skilled up with that event where you got to pick Nat 4 skill ups, and I'm out of Robos. So if I pull an LD and they're in any way useful, I have no way to skill them up. So we'll take a Robo skill up. It's one of the newer ones. It's not useless, it's not one I have 40 of where I can skill up 1 or 2, but I don't want to choose because they're all irrelevant and there might be a buff where I need to skill one up. So that's kind of how I do it. It's kind of a boring, It's kind of a boring way to hold on to skill ups and wait to 6-star stuff, but I feel like it's the most efficient and most like hedging your bets kind of way to do it, so that's why I do it. If I need a certain unit skilled up, I can go get it and not have to sweat it, you know? Kind of on a little lull here. Haven't had one. We're about 50 into our second pack of 200 and haven't had a nat 5, which is normal. But, man, it takes a lot of summons to get a nat 5. You forget when you're doing like 1 or 2 here and there, and you always expect them to be bad, and then you randomly get a nat 5, you're like, hey, and it feels really good. But, man, when you're going at it with an amount that you should get multiple ones, it feels like it takes forever. It's kind of wild. You forget how long it can really take. Like, I should reasonably expect to see 2 more, but it doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like there's going to be 2 more at this point. And there could be 2 back-to-back. You know, there could be 2 in 1 pack, but whew, it takes a while. At this point, even a dupe would be totally fine, because then I could feed it, get a blessing, and get back in it. I don't think I have enough. Maybe I should double check and make sure I don't have enough for a blessing right now. I don't think I do. No, we're 100 away. We don't have any dupes. I don't think. Unless I want to feed Louise. There's all my nat 5s that I don't play. Yep, just Louise. No, Louise, we're not feeding you. Even though you're a very, like, feedable monster, you have that useless, redundant sort of look about you. Not doing it. You never know. Anybody could catch a buff at any time. They've shown that just because you're useful doesn't mean you can't get a buff. And just because you're completely useless, like Christina, doesn't mean you'll get ignored for years at a time. It really is strange how there's not a need to balance everything to the same level. There's just targeted balances for certain monsters. All right, last summon of this pack. This will put us... Ooh, start with lightning. Love to see it. Love to see it. Hey, there's our dupe. There's our dupe. Oh, I was like going to stop it and feed him. That's kind of weird. I actually don't like that. Because what if I get another one, you know? It's possible. Interesting. So that's, to me, a very, very, very tiny downside of summoning this way. Is that you can't stop, feed, and then get the blessing immediately. The odds of you needing it are very low. But, you know, I think stopping on a nat 5 isn't a bad feature, right? All right, so we got to feed him first. So we pulled one of him. We have no need for a second one. Kind of weird. Our 2 nat 5s have both been wind, but, you know, whatever. Feed him up. Goodbye. And then we'll go by our blessing. And now we're almost at 2 blessings worth of savings, which we're very, very close. I kind of like that how eventually it gives you another blessing, but I'd really like to be able to buy grinds. I need a swift grind. All right. So I think that was our last set, right? So we got to go dump in storage. This extra storage thing has made my summons, I think, way more palatable to watch, because I used to, like, hand put every single 3-star in storage and, like, never have enough room, and it was just a disaster. So I think this is cleaner. I think the summons are cleaner, too, this 10x. And we're trusting the 10x now. We're right on rates with the 5-stars, so it's not some sneaky way to, like, steal our lightning. So yeah, we're doing fine. We got the dupe. We got 2. We'd like to see 1 more this session to be right on rates, maybe slightly under rates. So that's kind of what we're hoping for. Olivine, don't even highlight Olivine. What are you doing? And we needed to get, let's see, we're at 624, so 424. We got our 1, and so 224 is how many summons we have to get to be right on rates with that second F5. So we got a ways to go. We're ahead. We got it early in the second set of 200. Take that. Nothing really relevant yet, but it's fine. Ooh, more food for the artifact improvement shop. That's what you are. Yeah, so we still got 70-ish summons before we're right back on rates, so we're 70 scrolls ahead. Take that. This is not one of those broken sessions where you get like 5 in the first 400 and you're like, what is happening? But it's not a disappointment, you know? Getting 2 instead of 3 would be a little bit of a bummer, but it's fine. Getting one would be pretty devastating, so feeling pretty good. Renewed our blessing. Got something new. Double Dominic's kind of tempting just to have, but not tempting enough to pass on something new. Just can't do it. And my theory is, and this is kind of, I don't know. I don't know if this is right or not, but my theory is put all my resources into getting elemental nat 5s because they're cheap. And then once I've reasonably got everything that's worth it, then I can put resources into LDs, like RTA points and guild points and all that stuff, because the value is so low in that, you normally purchase something that costs more than a scroll for 10% of an LD scroll. You're getting like 5 pieces. You want the result on the other end of that scroll more, so a lot of people do it, but if you're missing any elemental nat 5s, I can't justify it, The odds are just so much better of pulling an elemental nat 5. And that's why I like the blessings quite a bit as well, because if you're missing any unit, why not give yourself a chance to get it instead of spending all your dupes on LD scrolls or on runes or whatever, and then complaining that you're missing like 4 meta units. Like, there's a great way to get the meta, not perfect, but pretty good. So, in my mind, why not do that? Why not give yourself the best chance? And it's not guaranteed, but it's the best chance you're going to get, so might as well do what the game allows you to do as best you can. Is kind of my theory on summoning. So that's why, summoning in the 10+1 event, no brainer for me, After this event, I'll summon one by one now for the duration of this event. And then when it's gone, keep saving. I don't need the Bulwark so desperately 2 months early, as much as I need a 10% chance, 10% improved chance to get it in the future. So banking on the future a little bit with this sort of strat. Had several dead packs in a row there. Maybe the Luis took all the juice out of them. Like to see a lightning here, just to mentally get back on track. Because it might be time to complain again. I can feel it. We've seen too many lizard men starting to wear on our mental fortitude. Oh man, is it going to be another dead pack? That's a lot. Comptos, that's too many. Don't do it. Thank you. Ah, yes. The comforting feeling of the Neostone Fighter. We all know it so well. So we got 3 more full packs, about 30 summons till we're dead on back on our nat 5 rates. We're just going to slow and steady right on the rates. That's the plan. Hey Gang would be nice. Because Hey Gang is one of those ones where I don't want it much, but when I want it a lot. Like every time I see a Gianna, I'm like, oh, I need Hey Gang here, because that actually gives me a shot. Kind of. And that would, I think, help my ability to compete for turn 1, which is kind of my focus this season. I've been getting kicked around a little bit more on turn 2, and having the flexibility to go turn 1 doesn't take much. It takes a couple units, a couple runes, and it's not guaranteed, but it's a pretty good shot. And I've got all the speed leads I need, so there's really no excuse for me to not build it at this point. Having got Guardian three seasons in a row, like, there's no excuse to not be fully competitive in all aspects of the game. And I think the people who kind of take the leap into moving past like the G1 border have that flexibility. They can play both ways. They can read their opponent. They can fully counter them turn 1 or turn 2. I've been kind of seeing the turn 1 and trying to deal with it and get my win rate as high as possible, but a lot of times it doesn't work. So that's my plan. And a Hey Gang would go a long way. Man, I can't remember his name. So Fire Moore? Douglas. The Douglas would go a long way. Just those 2 little picks. All right, all the dead packs. And now we're right back on rates. So, based on our previous evidence, we should get our next nat 5 here in the next 200 scrolls, because we're right on rates this whole summoning session. If it's like the other ones, we'll get it in our first 70 scrolls, right? Because we've been getting them early. If we don't get one in these 200, sadness. 224. Actually, we've got an extra 60 sitting in our inbox too, so. And maybe more from the event. I don't know. I don't know if summoning affects the event. I did not check. I think it might just be crystals, which we've not spent many crystals. I don't think we've spent any crystals. Starting off with a dead pack. Maybe that's a sign that they'll get better? I don't know. Rationalizing something that is in no way good. There's no good version of that. All right, we need a Neostone Fighter. Show us it. It's that time. Is it Carl? No, Trevor. We need Trevor. Okay, we'll take it. That's close enough. She looks like a fighter. They say she's a dancer, but I don't know a lot of dancers that carry massive spears and are that aggressive looking. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's some form of, like, violent ballet that she participates in. Alright. Back on the lightning track at least. Dip it into our final 200 scrolls by the end of this set. And we have a blessing, so we're hoping to see something new. And we've been clicking the correct button, so we might get one of those new chop chop angel things. We'll see. The button so far, not super generous, kind of stingy. And even if we get one, man, it just goes right into storage. All right, there we go. No, there we don't go. So I don't know. I don't know if that button is is as relevant as I would like it to be, but anything new, anything new. All right, we got 2 more sets before we got to go dump stuff into storage. Looking for 2 lightning. See if we can't lock it down. Wouldn't mind a back-to-back. Haven't had a back-to-back-to-back yet. That would be nice. We'd like to see that. Or just one would be fine. A Trevor. Please. Oh my gosh. I want to go back and check what my rate was, because it felt good to start, and it doesn't feel as good now. And it's all just the same, I know, but man, not feeling it. Give us another, not Chiwu. What was that guy I summoned? Can't remember his name. Too many names. They keep introducing new names. And the new units have such basic names that I think it's going to be hard to remember. They're like Mary. Like, they're just very standard. Claire, I think, is one. Literally, Claire. Oh my gosh, dead packs. So many dead packs. All right, let's go put them into storage and see how much dead packs we got. Because we're not going to get an at 5 if we can't even get an at 4. I'm pretty sure that there's a correlation there. We got 2 out of 50? Yikes. That's a straight up drought. 2 out of 50. All right, we got to do better now. We're going to do a set of 50. We're looking for 5 lightning. We're going to hold comp to us to this. We're going to count. All right, there's 1. Good job. They knew. Yep, okay. That is a monster that exists. So we're looking for 4 more out of our 5 packs. Go, not 5. No, not shark. No thank you, shark. Haven't had a double pack in a little while. Is this gonna be the one? Nope. But we got one. So we're right on the money so far. Let's go again. Not that we have any choice. Hey, there's 2. All right, back on the rates. It knows we're counting. Oh, there we go. Above the rates. Now we're talking. So back to back. That's exactly what we wanted there. So we got a good pack to make up for a little bit of that mess from before. Let's get a 3 lightning pack. Why not? Let's mix it up. Come to us. I'm up for it if you are. Like, I think we can do it. Nope, not this pack. Next pack. Next pack. Next pack. All right, so we're a little bit above. Looking for something with, 5 stars would be great. That'd be kind of my first choice. So if we get a dead pack here, we're still on the rates. Not that I'm suggesting it, but that is true. And I guess it's 1 out of every 11, so technically you're not supposed to get 1 per pack, right? Oh, I spoke too soon. I spoke it into existence. Oh my goodness. So we're right back on rates. Going into it. Looking for number 4. Oh, there we go. Number 4. Back on rates. Back on rates. That thing. All right, fine. That's fine. Hey, back to back. Now we're right on rates. Hey, illusion. Do I have a use for that? I don't think so. So we hit 5 out of 5 packs, so that's good. I don't think I have a use for that. Skill ups. We've got the blue one skilled up. We've got 1 Lucian skilled up. Have not built a second Lucian. Ooh, over rates. 6. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking a little bit. Hey, 7. This is the best pack ever. Do it again. Oh, that was like 2 back-to-backs in 1 pack, wasn't it? Yeah, look at that. What a good pack. All right, well, we're way above. We're at 7 of 50 summons, so I'm pretty sure that's pretty close to making up for the last dead summons. It's real close. So unfortunately, we have to... there's 8. We have to turn down the complaining a little bit because we're back on track. We're heating up. Time for Nat 5. I can feel it. This is so many summons. It's kind of crazy how many summons this is. I'm not used to this. I don't know how people summon all day these massive amounts. Like, man. All right, so we got 8 out of that 50. That was 3 above. We guilt tripped it into existence, so we'll take that. No nat 5s, but we had a shot. Like, we actually pulled enough lightning to have a decent shot at one of them being a nat 5. So I guess we're looking for 5 again. That worked last time. Let's do it again. We'll keep guilt tripping the lightning into existence. Or maybe it'll be 5 dead packs. Who knows? Go lightning. Are there any dupes that I'd be willing to keep and not feed? Is there anything impactful enough that I want 2 of them? I don't think so. Because in RTA, you can't take 2. Oh, first dead pack. So it'd be just for Siege. Is there anything I use enough in Siege? I think if I pulled 2 Bulwarks, I might keep both. Because I have an Amelia and I have a Water Totem. And those are basically the same thing. So I could build 2 full super safe teams. So that might do it. Yeah. But I gotta pull 1 first, so we're not there yet. Oh man, did we start off with 2 dead packs? We did. Oh no. The last set of 10 like spoiled us. The last little summoning thing. So yeah, I think that might be the only one. I don't know. Other than that, I don't think there's a lot of use for dupes in Siege. Like, some people get a whole bunch of something and just load up, but I'm playing for RTA and I need as many options as possible. 3 dead packs in a row. Oh no, Randy, you don't make up for it. You do not make up for it. All right, so we're down to less than a 50% chance of a nat 5. And I think when we get to, what is it, 24, we've pulled a full 200 without one. So we're getting close. Oh, okay, there's one. Nope. Another one of those. Maybe the lightnings are picking up again. So love to see one in the soonish side so we can feel confident that we got our 3 that we hoped for. And we got a blessing just for you. Just for you, nat 5. Come on out and use it. You and bring a friend. Bring a friend. We'll do 2. I don't think that's technically a dead pack, but it feels like a dead pack. That's Succubus. Though I guess one way we beat the rates is the first... Well, I don't even know if that's true. I want to say the first pull lightning, because I feel like I've had a couple of those. But it's a 1 in 11 chance, and we pulled lots and lots of packs. So maybe we didn't beat the rates on the first pull lightning. Maybe we're right on the 1 in 11. Oh, we slowed back down. We had that little burst of good stuff. And is gone. This is a pretty bad set of 5. Let's see how bad it was. I think it was 1? 1 out of 50. Yikes. That does happen, though. But, man, that is not what you want to see when you're trying to pull an F5. 1 lightning. On the plus side, it did feel less painful than pulling 50 individually. I don't know why. It just goes by so fast and you kind of tune out. So that's a very minor good thing, I guess. But, man, 1 out of 50, that's not going to cut it. Got to do better than that. There we go. All right. Do I have a use for you? I don't think so. I kind of wish you were the blue one, because then I could turn you into fusion food. I need the blue one. And I really need the Wind Dryad to fuse stuff. Like, when we got to pick our 1 4-star, I picked a Wind Dryad so I could fuse another Riley. Because I'm like, 1/4 of a Riley skill up. Hey, there's number 2. Hey, now we're talking. Oh, no. Oh, no. Double new. I think I got to take Miles. I don't even think it's a question. But I'm going to look. Miles. Yes, we like that. Remove all beneficial effects and stun. We like that. Go real fast. We like ignoring defense. We like being fast. We kind of like that, too. Let's look at you. Attacks the enemy 2 times to increase attack speed for 2 turns. Okay. Attacks all enemies 3 to 4 times. Each attack has a 50% chance to increase the chance of landing Glance for 2 turns. So you're going to AoE Glance, most likely, even with not worrying about accuracy, because 3 times, 50%, probably scales up a little bit. Dots, we don't care about dots. Damage proportion to your attack speed. And Nanovision. When attacked by an enemy, decreases damage taken by 5% per harmful effect on the target. So if they're dotted up, you're taking not a lot of damage. All right. When attacking an enemy, it deals damage by 2% of the target's max HP. So it's sort of a tank buster a little bit. It's attack type, which is a little bit awkward. It's got a little bit of a anti-damage thing going on, but I don't think there's any way I can't take Miles here, right? Because he's becoming more popular in RTA. You see him quite a bit. There's not a lot of great water bruisers to counter all the fire. Miles is one of them. He's got a strip. He scales by speed. He's perfect in all guild content. This girl, I appreciate you that you're new, but I appreciate you even more. You're actually on my most wanted list, so welcome to the team, bud. Welcome to the team. And now we summon without a blessing. Not that we could go buy one anyway, but yay, we did it. We got 3 out of our little set. We got 2 news, which is kind of rare, and 1 actually good one that we wanted. So that's pretty nice. We're happy about that. Ooh, another lightning. Bonus lightning. Oh, you trick me every time, you Onimushas. Every time you trick me. Every single time. And that gives us all 3 Sky Surfers, which who'da thunk it, right? All right, so now, even though it's not at all necessary, we got to go change our most wanted, right? So Miles goes out. Does any fire one go in? Maybe John, but no. Does a water one go in? Let's check win first because there's so much water issues. You could say maybe this or this just to have a speed lead. Charlotte has a really good win rate, but I don't think I'm going to play the Charlotte playstyle. So I feel pretty comfortable leaving her on the bench. This is kind of interesting. Do we go water again? This is somewhat interesting, but it's not quite where it needs to be. I don't even think... I think we're down to 6 wanted monsters. I think that's where we're at. Yeah, none of these really stand out, so we'll just take a wind kind of want. I used to want this guy, but I just don't see it anymore. It doesn't seem that useful. Maybe this guy. That does something a little bit unique. But that makes sense. This makes sense, but I think we go this guy. Not that we're going to summon any of them, but just worth thinking about. So we have about 100 scrolls of bonusy, like, no worries kind of summons, which is kind of nice. If we get another Nat 5, we're significantly over rates. And we hit when it needed to hit. We hit 3 and 600. That was the goal. 2 new is above average. Like, if we said, out of all these summons, we're going to get 2 new, we take it, even if there's no dupes or whatever. Like, and the fact that we got 1 of our 7 is excellent, you know? Now we're summoning with no stress. I think Comptos knows that, and they're like, here, have more. Why not? You don't care. Take them. We don't mind. The nice thing about Miles is I do think he gets Devilmond, and I think he gets put right into RTA. Because my current blue kind of counter pick that I was picking was Shihu, which is pretty good, but I think Miles is just a touch above. That single target strip is really nice for my team because I have only single target damage dealers. Shihu does that too. But Miles is naturally fast, which I like. Lots of damage. You see him just wrecking, you know? So, it's kind of nice. Oh, you're back. That's a bad sign. Windharg, never a good sign. And now the packs are just feeding us lightning. Feels like it. Maybe it's just because like I'm chill and I don't care anymore because I got what I needed. Or I got rates. You just don't want to get under rates. Not when you know exactly what the rates are and you bring a massive amount of stuff into them. That's what you want to avoid. Hey, there's a lightning. Barb King. What makes him the king? He can't even afford clothes. He's kind of scruffy. Needs a crown. Maybe a little bling. Like, legit, like, the Grim Reaper looks a little more put together than him, you know? Like, what's that about? Hey, alright, hammer. I have no use for those hammers. If I pull the dark one, yes, all the use, but I don't see any reason to skill them up because everything they do doesn't require skill ups, you know? So what's the point? Alright, so we got our last little set of 25. And then we'll go claim our extra bonusy scrolls. And then, yeah, that'll be it. Hey, that's what we like. First summon lightning. That's the good stuff. Because then the rest of the pack is just chill. Loving that Miles. Maybe I'll actually get a guild defense that they'll put in rotation. Most of my defenses I build, they're like, oh, isn't that cute? And then they never put them in because I guess they're poorly made. Miles, though. How can you ignore a Miles? How bad can a Miles really be? You just put runes on him. He does things. He's fast. He hits hard. It'll be fine. Nice. So I've been saving Devilmon for specifically something relevant. I have so many things that could take him, so I gotta be real careful which ones actually get him. And I think Miles is one of the ones. I mean, sorry, Louise. You're not Miles. I don't know how to tell you this. You are not Miles. Probably just Will Violent. Lots of tankiness, right? Lots of speed. We're getting mad lightning, aren't we? That's our first Julie. See, to me, I don't know, like, just thinking about the blessings, like, I think some people would say, well, you would have gotten a new unit anyway with the water chop chop girl. But I think the option, what is this? Yeah, I don't want that. The option to have a miles over her, no problem. The only slight thing that could be a problem is when they buff her, whenever. She could be like the most broken unit you've ever seen. And in retrospect, to be like, oh no, I didn't get it, but I don't got 4 months to wait, and Miles is good now, right? Why wait? You can't hedge on buffs, otherwise you got like a Christina in your box, you know? Alright, so 67 left. We're looking for 6 lightning, which is basically right on the rates. And if we get an F5, hey, we got 4 when we should have only gotten 3-ish. Because we're under 700 total summons, even with these. So not too shabby, not too shabby. Go build that Miles up right away, get ready for the next season. I think he fits in right away. Yeah, counter pick, not an every turn, every round kind of pick, but there's so much fire out there that's problematic. And the nice thing about him is he can go first to strip and set up like Han, you know, or Oliver, right? Maybe that's part of how we're gonna do it. Oliver, Miles, Han, Yan Hong, you know. What more do you want? Home stretch. We can actually do the math and figure out like time per summons because we've been streaming for like 46 minutes and we're almost done with almost 700 summons. It's relatively quick. Oh, 2 dead packs in a row. So these ones that you claim for extra, there's no lightning in them. That's the trick. You save, but then there's no lightning, so it's like, why save, you know? We'd like to have seen 6 lightning. I don't think that's going to happen now. We got 4 packs left. I don't know if that's going to happen, especially if we get 3 dead packs to start it. Oh, never mind. As soon as I say it, it's a Barb King. Always a Barb King. Can't afford a shirt. Ties his hair back, though. No crown. So many choices about his stylistic plans. Like, Rebecca looks nice. She's got her wardrobe together, you know? All right, so we got 37 left. I think... I don't know which ones were from which pack in terms of lightning, but... Odds of net 5, basically 0. But hey, we're still going to try. I'm not gonna say there's no way, right? Just a couple more sets. We're on our way. We'll go check the event one more time. Look at the special shop just to see. I bought the Dimensional Hole Energy because that is the best. The fact that it comes with actual energy too, so good. Such a good buy. It's like borderline free Dimensional Energy. That was a bad one. Not free, but it's like buying energy refreshes to some degree, right? And you get Dimensional Energy on the side. So we're gonna happily consume that Dimensional Energy and hopefully get Despair speed grinds. That's what we want. Despair speed grinds. I got just the rune for it. Man, these bonus 60s are not great. Another psych out. What I do need to do is complain more though, because every time I think about complaining, it's a lightning. Like it can sense it. Maybe it's somehow watching. I don't know. Definitely, there's a solid conspiracy theory in there somewhere. That's worth entertaining, of course, because you know all conspiracy theories are real. I haven't been keeping track if these last pulls have been good or not. But they feel like they're kind of on. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Oh, another Blade Dancer. All right. Hello, Blade Dancer. Odds of a dupe is now like 70%, so even if we hit, it's just a blessing, right? Unless we get lucky on top of lucky. Actually, super lucky on top of quite lucky is what we're looking for. All right, so we're going to go get the extra ones so that we can do a 10 pull, because that's worked out so far. There should be like 2 extras here. Wow, 6? I guess that makes sense. Math and all. All right, let's go check this, because there might be scrolls here. I don't really know. Nope. That's not how that works. That'll be fun to do when I get that, but you got to get energy somehow. Or crystals. All right, so we did all that. That's going on. I guess we have the fancy super shop. What is this? No, almost, not quite. That thing's over here. Right here, right? That seems solid. I don't know. I don't know how that's resistible. That's pretty darn solid. All right, so no, we're not buying a premium pack. I don't know that that's worth it, because that's cheaper than a premium pack with a guaranteed lightning. LD is pretty tempting, but man, that's basically nothing, right? Devils, same thing. That's actually at least something, right? That's a guaranteed something. This, I don't know if this is worth it at all, because that's $750 for 30% of a legendary, and what, 15 out of 50 for an LD? I mean, I know a lot of people are going to buy it because it's turning crystals into... What is this? Oh, I don't care about that. It's turning crystals into LD, which is not an easy thing to do in this game. I got to go collect it. So, I don't know. We'll see. I guess if we're ever going to buy them, we should do it now, because this is our Grande summoning video, so maybe we'll go buy it. Why not? Live a little. I don't think we can use all our crystals before the event ends. Maybe we can. I don't think so. I don't think it's possible. We need crystals to fuel the event for points, but I don't think we can spend them all, so might as well spend them on slightly cheaper summons. This is going to be a disappointing final pack, isn't it? Yes, it is. Complained, so the last one should be lightning, right? No. Not how that works. Okay, so we've got 3 left. We'll go ahead and buy the thing. Surprise. We want this one, right? Yes, that's what we want. So we'll go collect it. That'll give us 1 lightning to end on, right? That's always a good kind of feeling. Do we do the LD? Do we LD the LD? What is the premium pack 2? It's like 1,200 for 1 LD. Yeah, I think we buy the LD. We'll go do that too. So we'll have that last little like sadness on the LD, and then we'll finish off with a lightning. I think that's a fitting end of this session. So we got to pick it up as always. That's an important step. Do we already get the thing? I guess we did, didn't we? Do we have a legendary? Let's see. Got all this junk on my island. Let's get it out of here. Get out. Get off the island. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice and clean. All right, so we got the LD scroll. We got the legendary scroll. All right, cool. So we're going to summon these 6 manually. Haven't had much manual summoning yet, so maybe that's where the Nat 5 is hiding. Thought I missed that. Oh, I'm not even summoning the specials. Oh, I can't. No. I can summon it 1 by 1. I just wasn't summoning the 10x because I don't have 10x. All right, so kind of a quiet end to the last little bit. So what are the odds here? We haven't got a lot of lightning, so maybe this will be the thing. Oh, sad. Just as expected. Ooh, penguin. All right. And then finally, last shot. Let's do it. Lightning. Ah, ending with lightning. So nice. So nice. Hey, look at that. Last shot, best shot. That's how we do that. So now you can tell that legendary scroll is a good buy, right? Because we got our Leo. And if you're gonna have a dupe, I think Leo's a good dupe to have. I don't think I save it. I'm not quite that CG to save that Leo. So I think he goes into the grinder. 3. So 3. We got 4 Nat 5s out of the whole summons. 1 of them is already in the grinder. 2 are new. So yeah, that was kind of a nice end to it. I'm, anecdotally in retrospect, I'm glad I bought that scroll. That was clearly a good choice because it got me a blessing. But yeah, so these are our 2 new units here. Stuns with a, 15, 25, 30% chance. Not bad. Cleanse invincible. And we got a heal. We got a shield. And what? Immunity. Heal, shield, immunity on a 4-turn cooldown. Meh. Not bad. Nice leader skill for guild. So yeah, that was our big old Grande summoning session. Thanks everybody who stuck it out. Hope you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. That was a lot of fun. And I will see y'all in the next video. Take care, everybody.